Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen. And today we have some sweets. And these are, I call these cocoa marzipan Kugeln. Okay, Kugel in German is a ball with little balls. You could call these Kugeln or you could call these nuggets, I think, too. I mean, they look like little nuggets that you just dug out of the ground. They're covered in cocoa. Inside, let's have a look inside. Let's bite one in half. Marzipan inside. So you hit that cocoa bit, and then, oh, the marzipan. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Easy to make. 4 ingredients. Well, 5 ingredients of the cocoa powder, sorry. Whip them up in the food processor, roll them up your hands, and away we go. Really easy to make. So let's go in the kitchen and make some of these right now. All right, here's the ingredients for the marzipan. Quite simple, actually. There's only 4 ingredients. This here, that is 6 ounces or 170 grams of the almond slices. They're blanched almonds and thinly sliced. You get these from any baking supply, usually in the grocery store in the baking supply section. You can find these, very light, but blanched, so nice and clean. And you're not gonna get the brownness in there. Those. Then over here, I've got 1 1/4 cups of icing sugar. I've got 3 tablespoons of, again, that Kirsch, and 1 teaspoon of almond extract. That's going to pop up the almond flavor in there. All right, so first thing I want to do is put the almonds themselves into the food processor. And I got to get these right down to a nice, basically almond flour. So we're going to pulse them a lot. Now after you've been doing this for a little bit, just go in there and you're going to see some flakes riding around the top, down around the edge here. Work them in, pulse it a bit more. We'll get rid of all those, get everything ground down. That's looking pretty good. Let's have a look here. You can just see, yeah, fine grains. That'll do. So now what I'm going to do is get the icing sugar in there. And again, just pulsing it to get that icing sugar throughout. So at first, simple pulses, you don't want the icing sugar flying out of there. So just easy pulses like this. Work it in there. All right. Now you got to find one more thing, is that around the edge, you're going to have where the almond only gets stuck on the edges there. Just go at it, get that rid of, clean up, give it a bit more pulsing. Now we got everything nicely mixed together. All right, now with it running, in goes the Kirsch. And the almond extract. And just drizzling it as you go. All right, whoa, there we go, coming together. All right, so look down the side here. That's coming together now. Now, one of the things we have on the side I've got over here is a little extra icing sugar and extra Kirsch, because you never know which one you're going to need depending on the humidity in the air for your icing sugar. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, well, it could use a little bit more icing sugar. You see that? It's just a little wet. Oh, very good. But we're going to work a little bit more icing sugar in there. So back we go. Bring that together. Just a little bit in there. That should be about there. Let's see how that comes together. And pulse it a bit more. All right, now have a look at it. Starting to get there. I might add just a wee bit more icing sugar. This time I'm just gonna spoon a little bit in through the top here. I've already gone and messed up my spoon, haven't I? Oh well. But if you don't drop the spoon in there. That looks like could use a bit more. Oh, that's starting to really come together there. Let's have a look. All right. Yeah, that's looking good. Time we chill that, I'm going to just put just a little bit more. There. That should be about right. So it's really, you got to kind of play it by messing around a little bit with adding. If you put too much icing sugar in, then put a little bit more Kirsch in there until basically you want it to be able to, you can knead it together like dough. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, look at that. All right, that's holding together nicely. So now what I'm going to do, bring that out. Yeah, you can just go out to the side, down here. All right. I want to put a little bit of icing sugar. It's like kneading dough, really. I'm going to put a little icing sugar down here now. So this is like your flour. Then I'm going to take this out. Bring it all together. Get all out of there. Very important to taste test it along the way. Oh, that is really tasting good. Now again, I guess I should make a note about the Kirsch. If you don't want alcohol in here, you could just cut back on that. What would you use instead? Something non-alcoholic. It's gonna be tough to replace Kirsch. Gotta always make marzipan with Kirsch. And you could use a bit of vanilla in there, but too much and you're gonna kind of overpower. So I'd kind of go maybe a balance between some vanilla and some more almond extract. All right, good. All right, now just kind of knead it and bring it together more. It's like making bread, really. All right, you're kneading it until you can make something out of it. So a little bit more icing sugar on the counter here, and away you go. Still a little too sticky, so I just want to work it together until it's less sticky. And that's starting to come together right about there. All right. Next thing we're going to do is roll this into little balls. Because remember, we're making Kugeln. Just going to use the rest of that icing sugar. Still feel a little sticky. Oh, that's looking good. Okay. All right, so that's what you want, just like that. Okay, let's get us off to one side. Get a bit of a mess here, hey? It's a messy job, but boy, it's worth it. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a tray to put the Kugeln into. All right, I got this nice tray here. It's gonna give it a lot of space so that the Kugeln can sit apart while they're firming up. So just basically grab yourself little pieces like this, roll them up, in they go. What we're gonna do is chill these afterwards. There we go, roll that up, in it goes. Just keep doing that until you got a whole bunch of little Kugelns in here. Some are gonna be bigger than others, doesn't matter. That one's a bit, that's a bit big. Bring that one together. All right. Okay, that's it. I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 Kugeln, and some left over, and that's good stuff. Ran out of space, so I'll have to sacrifice. All right. There's one more thing we got to do. I'll be right back. All right, here's the final step before they get chilled. We're going to take these now. They're still a little sticky, and you roll them in some cocoa powder. Look at that. That's going to make a really cool little ball. And now put them in a different tray because this tray is going to have a little stickiness. All right, away you go. Just roll them in there until they're coated. Now, this is a sifted cocoa powder. You got to sift the cocoa powder so it's really fine. Otherwise, you're going to have lumps in there. Give it a roll like that, and in you go. All right, there we go. The last one being rolled, and look at that. They're great. Now, you can put them a little closer together now because they're not going to stick to each other because they got the cocoa on there. Now, you could use other things than cocoa. Let's say you wanted to roll them in Milo or I've never tried that, but I think it would work pretty good. Things like strawberry powder, things like that. You could get different coatings outside. It'd be really nice, like spring right now. You know, something like that pink on the outside to go with the cherry blossoms. Anyways, there we go. Those are going to go in the refrigerator. They're going to cover them, put them in the refrigerator, chill them down to solidify a bit more. And then we got little Marzipan Kugelns. All right. Now, you like this recipe? Well, do stick around. Check out more recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen. These are all original Kevin Riley recipes, things I muck around with. Hey, you never know what you're going to find. So do stick around. Check out some more. Give it a like. Share with your friends and go and make these and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.